Brett, plenty of positives to take from that defeat, although disappointing to lose out.
Yeah, I think it's a big effort backing up from last week, and I think we're a lot better in a lot of different areas, but still a bit off there. I think as attack were a little bit disappointing in crucial areas. Obviously, we camped on Wigan's line a little bit there and didn't really exploit them and put the shapes on that we wanted to do, and obviously to leak a lot of points as well there. I know 3 were from kicks and a couple of bounce to the balls and things, but pretty disappointing there. But I think on the whole, a few positives to take to next week for us.
You got over for a try, nice run there to take Tui's pass.
Yeah, it's nice to get over early, isn't you? You don't want to leave that one too late, but yeah, we had a couple of good moments. Obviously, we're pushing well on the ball and stuff, and you get opportunities like that. I just think we didn't capitalise enough on some of them little breaks and little chinks that we're causing Wigan's armour. To be fair, we look good in patches, but just final passes sometimes let us down, and a couple of tough ones. But we'll suck it up and go on it next week.
A new coach, new players, new group of players. It's always going to take time for everything. Do you feel like we're moving in the right direction?
Yeah, I think the performances the last probably 3 weeks from the Castle friendly up until now, there's been some big improvements in areas, but obviously you don't get long to prepare and get right. So obviously we need to start picking some wins up and climbing up the table now. That's 2 down and 2 losses for us, and we're really disappointed there. But we've got a long turnaround now, obviously to Salford next week, and we'll look forward and work hard in training to fix them up.
Defensively, particularly at the start of that second half when Wigan seemed to throw everything at us, we were able to hold our line pretty well.
Yeah, that's probably the pleasing thing. There's defence in areas, and especially in the middle, was really good. There was some tough big hits from the middle blokes, and we sorted it up pretty well. But like I say, we just let us down in a few little critical areas there, and it's very good side up Burnley like Wigan, and we just clocked off in a few key areas there.
When Callum went over late on, there was about 8-9 minutes to go at that stage. The Leeds fans were roaring voice. Do you think if we could have got another try there, we could have set up a bit of a tense finish?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, we probably didn't capitalise on that. I think we probably should have scored before that as well. We had a couple of chances and just blew them a little bit, and they're probably what swinging quite a big momentum shift in the game. And we looked like we're getting in decent areas, and then we'd throw forward, offload or something like that, and it just squeezes that pressure off the valve a little bit. And like I say, against a good side, they capitalise and obviously burn you. But yeah, there's certainly enough there for us to move forward and look forward to Salford next week.
Do things like that compound themselves in the game? You're desperate to get back into the game, and the decision making as just a fraction off can be costly.
Yeah, that's the tough one, isn't it? I think when we overplay sometimes and you're chasing games, that's when they don't go off. But I think when you get a bit of momentum and you start rolling forward, then passes come off and stuff. Just unfortunately we were on the wrong end of a couple there, but like I say, we'll dust ourselves off and work hard next week.